Hello and welcome back to
Right.
Trials of Cold Steel 2. This is Wishblend reporting from snowy Ymir. As you can see, the snowmen have been rebuilt and the hot springs are steaming away. And we've got 11 bond points to use. So we've got a long thing to do, so let's get on with it. So just go around talking to the shops, do a sweep. And yeah, see if I get anything pop up. To the surprise of no one, my wife ended up ordering a ton of useless junk again. This order highlights includes some castanets and a shaved ice maker. What the hell will you order an ice maker in the snowy mountains? I can't imagine anyone actually buying those, so I just tossed them in the storehouse. I need to get a load more. Well, yeah, I need to get more separate, yeah, crystal money. That's a lot of people have got ideas to go through. Elliot's and Laura Cyrus after this was like Emma, I think it's Stern. And this is the one of the new. Ashby. Gaius. Sarah. Toggle. Let's close that. So I'm just going to go through, quickly add these on. That way, I thought I had more dark paint drums. They can because I've upgraded some, so I thought search yourself. I saw you in Jesus in Film's Dawn not long ago. It's such a handsome young man, isn't he? He spent as long as he likes out there, if you ask me. It's good to see all of your other classmates back too. I still feel like someone's missing. Am I imagining things? That someone won't be gone for long though. We'll bring him back. Check on so yeah, I'll just do that. So onto the shower. That's right. Since you all be gathering for discussion in the Phoenix Wings, I thought I might help out in the kitchen. I also thought I could prepare some food for your father, seeing as your mother's had other business to attend to. That's awfully generous of you, thanks. With several of Bora's members having recently revealed themselves to us, I can't help but assure you soon they're up to something. I'll let you know, Irene, that no matter what happens, my alliance will always lie with you and your classmates. Please ensure that whatever you decide on this afternoon is something you can do without regret. Shall we? I swear we will. Glad to have your support. Till the end of time. She knows she's got our bag, but she's still cooking with Dad. Maybe I can help her out with that. Well, even if you're looking out for us, that doesn't mean I can't help you with cooking for my dad. Might as well try to pay him back a little bit for all those years of love and devotion, right? I'm sure your father will be every joy to hear you say that. As soon as I'm done with shopping, we'll head over to the kitchen. Together, Irene and Sharon walked to the mansion. After seeing that Irene's mother was out, they started making a hearty meal for his father. Oh, you're making your style borscht. Good idea. It's got plenty of vegetables and it should be great for warming him up to boot. I couldn't agree more. All of the protein in the meat I'll be using should help accelerate his recovery as well. Masterine, could I trouble you to chop the vegetables? If you would, set about preparing the meat and seasoning for the soup. Sure. It's times like this where she seems just like any other maid. Takes me back to watching her cook for us in the dorm. It's hard to believe she's actually an enforcer for Erebonia sometimes. Ow. Something wrong? Heavens, you slashed your finger. Yeah, sorry, I should have been paying more attention. I didn't go too deeply though, so it should be fine. Oh no, that won't do at all. Would you hustle just a moment please, I'll stop the bleeding. She's sucking your finger in. Not in a rude way though. Sharon, what are you doing? This is so awkward. There, that should do the trick. Sharon, I'm not sure what you're going to do to start sucking off people's fingers out of the blue like that. Any particular reason? I'll bring you a bandage, so please wait in the adjacent room. She's murdering me again, isn't she? There we are, all better. Please leave the rest of the work to me. It should give your finger time to heal. You're probably right. I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help. You need to be sorry, Master Reen. You made a valuable contribution as it was. It brought back memories of Lady Elisa's younger days too. Whenever she fell ill and scraped her knee, she'd always start crying for me to come and help her. How sweet. I can picture how embarrassed she'd be if she learned Sharon was telling people this. Come to think of it, you're working for a rival family for a while now, haven't you? 7 years in fact. It was shortly after Mr. Reenford's passing. I cannot begin to thank Madam Chairman Arena enough for giving me the chance that she did. It was only thanks to her kindness that I was able to begin a new offer to her employee. Does that mean you've never been a maid before she hired you then? What were you before? Well, she no doubt suspect I lived as an enforcer. A mission given to me by Erebonia was what first led me to meet her, and she wasted no time in trying to hire me. I served in both capacities concurrently after that. You won't find many executives who would not only hire an agent of Erebonia, she never ceases to amaze her. She certainly doesn't. Nevertheless, it was thanks to her that I was able to find a new path on my own. It's too late for me to turn back and change what's already been done, but she's willing to give me a different future? What do you mean? Oh, nothing, I was just thinking out loud. Regardless of what happened in the past, my love for the Reinford family will never waver. Nor will my devotion to Class 7 Master Reen. I shall continue to do all that I can to serve you. Thank you, I know we can always count on you. And everybody else knows that too. I hope we'll always stay fondly in your thoughts, Sharon. After the conversation's finished, Sharon returned to preparing the meal. And after helping however he could until his mother returned, Reen left them to finish by themselves. Okay. So it's those two. Done that one. Oh, everybody's over here. Morning, Reen. You got some meetings today, right? Yeah, Class 7's finally back together again, so we just need to hash out what we're going to do from here on out. Makes sense. You know, hearing you talk like this makes me think yours was exactly what you needed. It's nice seeing you so focused, but don't get caught up in your thoughts when you forget to take a break now and then. Sure, it's just planning, but that's the easy part. What comes next is the tough part. You need to find some time to relax, okay? I got it. Don't worry, I will. Hi, Milliam. I'm super bored, so I'm thinking I might check out the souvenir shop. What kind of stuff do you think they've got over there? Think it's cool? We're about to have a major discussion about our class future. How can you be bored? Okay, don't answer that. But you could at least brainstorm something to contribute to this discussion. Nope, I'm not going to come up with anything. No matter what you decide, it doesn't change things for me. One way or another, Lammy and I are going to keep on fighting with you guys. You just pick a path and we'll bust it open. Good to know, but we do value your opinion. So you might want to think things over. Maybe looking at some souvenirs will help clear my head. Sure. Tell you what, why don't I join you? I've been there tons of times, so you know, I'll be able to recommend something nice. Really? You're the best, Ring. Okay, let's go, go, go! It's always so chirping, full of life. Man, there really is a bunch of unusual stuff here. Pretty good selection of for a place smack dab in the boonies. That's partly thanks to Master Cuckoo. He always brings things when he comes to visit. Like those Mandua, for example, they're confectionery items beneath that have been tweaked a bit. Well, they look really good. Do you think Lecture would like them? Oh, so he's the one you were buying a souvenir for. You got it. He bought me a little Mishy strap when he was over in Crossbell. So I want to get him something too. I kind of want it to be something he can always keep with him. Over something that's going to go bad like food though. That's a good point. I thought he was missing though. No one's heard from him since he was in Crossbell, right? Yeah, well, I'm sure he's right. I mean, he's like lecture. I'd take more of the water to finish him off. They're nice to survive, so I can't imagine he wouldn't. He's just going to show up one day like, hi, and that'll be it. Well, at least you can trust him, I guess. Then again, that makes sense. I mean, you Ironbloods probably think of each other like siblings, right? Well, I don't know, do you? If that's the case, that makes Chancellor Osborne your dad, maybe? Don't know, never really thought about it. Especially with Gramps, I've got a sibling, sure, but it's hard to say if someone feels like a parent when you've never had one. What? What do you mean she's never had any parents? I don't know what's going to happen to us Ironbloods now, right? Claire's got a job in the RMP that she can do without Gramps around. Without him there to get the orders and all my old missions finished, I don't know what I'm supposed to do really. I'm not needed as a piece on his game board anymore. How do you know that, Milliam? Well, let me say this. Even if you're not needed on some great board, you are needed by us. Not as a piece, you're needed as a very important classmate and friend. Really? I can't tell you what you should do with your life from here on, but what I can tell you is that we're here for you. And even if you don't know what to do with yourself now, I'm sure you'll figure things out eventually, with or without us. Huh? Maybe you're right. I do kind of feel like sticking with you guys will help me figure something out. Speaking of figuring stuff out, I'm buying a Manjura. My stomach's gurgling just looking at it. And you're supposed to start buying a souvenir for a lecture? Well, whatever. You seem happy now. I guess that's what matters most. She goes back and forth, back and forth. Green bought me a Yamamadjoy, which he scarfed down a typical Milliam fashion as they left the shop. We have Claire. Haven't Claire, is something wrong? Hello Reen, it's nothing major. I just received an update from one of my men that contains some information I found personally relevant. Oh well, I won't pry, but at risk of sounding condescending, try not to push yourself too hard. Today is one of the few chances we get to rest. I appreciate the concern. Still, you have bigger things to worry about than my well-being, like the future Class 7 for example. And with the town's dimensions as solid as they are now, now's the perfect time to sit back and figure all that out. Just put on a brave face, but I can tell she's more exhausted than she's letting on. Well, since we're so well defended, why don't we both take a little time to unwind? They have billiards at the Phoenix Winds if you're interested. What do you say? Well, given how many people we have trying to keep town safe, sure, I'll take you up on that offer. Clear the table. I can't believe you just pocketed all the balls in one shot. Fortunately, they all moved exactly how I calculated that they would. I'm sorry, I ended the game before you even had a chance to take a shot, haven't I? Thinking about it, games like these seem like exactly the kind of thing you'll be good at. I was probably walked into a bear trap the moment I invited you. Granted, I should have at least tried to hold back a little, sorry. Lictor would have done a better job of making the game more enjoyable for both sides, all while leaving certain elements up to chance to keep things interesting. That lines right up with my impression of it too. I always did peg him as a trickster. Still, I wish I was a better player than I'll be able to put a halfway decent fight in that case. Well, how about I give you a few pointers while we're here? You don't mind? After all, I've teaches of valuable skills that are guaranteed to help. Making good use of them will be down to you, but they should allow you to improve your score while playing. Well, if you're sure that you don't mind. Captain Claire then started happily teaching Reen how to play more efficiently. She made even explanations on complicated issues and techniques sound simple. Going through every step with limitless kindness and patience, and thanks to that, he was able to improve an astonishing amount in a relatively short period of time. So did you just clear it, Reen? I don't know, that's 9 ball pocketed as well. Hey, to be honest, this is the first time I've been able to pocket all the balls without making a single mistake. You really are natural at teaching. I wouldn't have been able to do anything at all if you weren't such a capable pupil. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to keep practicing with you if you're up for it. Really? You're a kind person, Captain. What makes you say that? Well, it's true, you went out of your way to help us countless times in our field studies. And now you've chosen to accompany us here and help with protecting the village. It's really easy to forget sometimes that you're part of the RMP or an Ironblood. It feels like you're always there, watching over us from the shadows, and I really do appreciate it. I think you're overstating how much I've really done. I'm a Thor's graduate as well, after all, so I can't help but want to look out for others from the academy. In some ways, I just want to act like I'm still there, looking out for my classmates like another classman would. Well, whatever your reasons, that doesn't change that I'm still grateful. I can't say for sure, seeing as I only have a younger sister, but if I had an older one, I have a feeling she would be just like you. Captain? What's that all about? Don't mind me. Please try and think of it as nothing more than a meaningless gesture. Well, if you say so. Regardless, I intend to continue doing whatever I can to aid you in the future. My prime duty may not be to serve the railway military police and carry out the will of Chancellor Osborne, but I have no reason to believe that I'll ever be anything other than an ally to you and Class 7. I wouldn't have it any other way. I know that any help you can give will go a long way for us. Well, you still had... Wolverine still had no idea what prompted her sudden embrace. He wasn't able to press her on the subject further. The conversation, however, silently made her way back outside. Don't need to use a cable car, okay. Okay, so done that course. I'll do this one. I was going to catch that fly. Just got the time to hit a few things.
That wasn't so great.
Okay, early enough, I'll clear it.
Wasn't so great.
One more, then I'll basically carry on. Yes, 19 out of 90 and a new time.
I did it!
And it's the best time. Nice work. That there was an expert level of course too. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. We've got passion leggings. I want to take this too. It's a new board that's gotten really popular amongst youngsters. Purple dotted board. So, Pause just cosmetic, okay? And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. You can do it, come back anytime. I wonder what Princess Elise and Prince Alvin are up to right now. I'd like to believe they're safe and sound, but I can't say I have that much faith in the Alliance. I just wish we could hear something about them, a rumour, fact, anything. Yeah. I hope we can hear something soon as well. We found all your customers now, right? Good news, good news. You know what we do during good times, right? We drink. Find Gerald at toast to Bean's classmate. Maybe that was generally what you were celebrating, but you just wanted us you to drink. I know you. Oh damn it, you got me. Some things will never change. Hello, congrats on finally getting all your classmates back together. I'm glad to see they're all safe too. Not like that ever seems to be that kind of people who go down easy. Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come though. We might all be finally be reunited, but now we need to sit down and decide exactly what we need to do to make a difference. Well, good luck with that. By the way, completely unrelated, but do you mind if I ask you a small favour? A favour? It's not often I get you ask for favours of me. You see, we've got another Alliance Annabelle staying here at the moment, but I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing yesterday. She's been gone for the whole day. That's right, she always seems to be crazy about her fishing, but this is the first time she's gone this long. It's the middle of winter too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate if you went to look for her. I know where she'll be. Last time she was on that bridge. Yeah, I can have you out there. Just listen, isn't until a bit later. If she went out to fish, I'm guessing she's probably somewhere in the valley behind the village. That's what I figured too. The hard part is finding how far down the path she's gone. I don't have any of these there either. You're just going to have to claim it from top to bottom. Alright, I'll be sure to bring it back as soon as I can. The guild should probably follow your guys' example and figure out what we're going to do next, to be honest. Hopefully we'll get to keep working you guys. It might be easier now that Sarah showed up again. I'm down if you are. There we go, but yeah, leave worrying about guild stuff to us. You guys got your own stuff to take care of. Radio. I don't mind if you focus on class 7 for a while, but don't forget that we've got a full-fledged witch to worry about. And to be honest, I think the sooner we deal with her the better. Before the time comes, you might want to try hardening that bleeding heart of yours. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I do hope she gives us a chance to talk things out first. That's the kind of self-heartedness sort of thing I was warning you about. This is not my conversation to enter. Nope, I want to talk to Emma. I was so wonderful to be back with Celine again. Now I've spoken on how we should act from here on out. Not that of a particularly easy decision. Yeah, we are glad to have it all weighed in on the matter though. I just remembered there's something I need to buy from the shop in the village. Oh? I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid, it's a secret. I have no idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Okay, now I'm getting curious. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you video shopping, if it's okay on me? I know the shop here pretty well, so I might better help you find whatever it is you're looking for. Really? That'd be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Green Line can handle us on our own, so don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All the secret is creeping me out anyway. So Renammer left a slightly sulky Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever Emma's searching for. Here we go, the colour looks just right too. That's wallet right? I didn't know you could knit. I used to do it quite often back home actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now, as a sort of reunion present. It's almost done too, but I ran out of wool, so I came here to buy some more. Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in our living room? That way, you should be able to work on it without her finding out about the surprise. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you, V. After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, Reen decided to sit and accompany her as she worked. The both of them enjoying the soothing warmth of the fire. I made some tea, Emma. Wow, that looks great so far. Why, thank you, V. I think the deep blue colour will really suit her personality. Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it will look when she's done. It's nice to see how close the two of you are. Close? Do you really think so? She's certainly important to me, but at the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either. I don't think she means any harm by it. Don't tell her that I said this, but she was really worried about you the whole time we were separated. I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she's left a lot of time putting it into words. Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her. Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. So in a sense, she's like a sister to me. Really? I'm kind of jealous. As far as siblings go, it's like you two can be completely open with one another. But when it comes to Elise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I'm really thinking. You'll say that, but I'm sure Celine is still keeping plenty of things from me. I can certainly be more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least. If you don't mind me asking, how are the two you related anyway? You said she was something of a sister to you when you first found out her true identity? She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together. I always admired and looked up to her, both for her skill in witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of raw talent. I see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. All you can really do is keep trying, really. I suppose. One thing is certain, you won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to do that scarf in a day, right? That took time. Catching up to Vita shouldn't feel any different. All you can do is keep trying to better yourself. When you put it that way, you do have a point. Thank you for your encouragement, Reen. I feel a lot better now. Eventually, Emma finished knitting the scarf and promptly delivered it to Celine. While she may not have put it into words, it was obvious from her purring that she was very pleased. Don't know where the cat's going to put the scarf, but okay, still got 7 memories to do. Where is everybody? Well, with that in mind, I'm going to bring this session to a close, and we'll continue going through the rest day in the next episode. There's a lot still to do. So yeah, hit a like, drop me comments down below, and please subscribe to the channel if you're not already signed up. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Laters.